Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dwarf Fortress 2014 with me, the Green Dragon. Now let us continue and see what's what. Right, we had an attack by dwarves of all things. Other dwarves attacked our fortress. It was very nasty of them. We do not approve this. Also ruby cells have been struck. In the gold vein we actually decided to go after, right, because we had run out. Therefore this made a lot of sense. And apparently we're low on rock cabinets, who would have thunk? Well, something we should probably do is open this vein up yay so, and then close it off yay here to ensure much better things in general, and we'll use the cobaltite blocks we have and such to ensure that everything is just peachy fine, and to use them up so that they don't get in the way when we start making screw pumps. Okay, so these are... right, I ordered them dumped. Good, that is as it should be then. Down below, right. Yep, you are screwed simply by depression, but that's fine. Okay, and this is mostly done. It shouldn't be much longer, maybe a month or two, and then we can start smoothing out some other things for the greater glory of the fortress. Like, for example, this little shaft area thingy, which will be very shafty and very area-like, in theory. These are happily getting made. How much power do I have ready here? Well, 320 if we count all of them, but a lot of that is gonna be not so much surplus power as just power that is power. Being power. Some gemage here, which is of course nice. And that is all a-okay by all means. And you are happily doing all the things in theory. I guess everyone is busy doing something else and they're not actually doing this. Right, and they're carrying in the bronze stuff from the guy that actually died. How are we on these? Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, that's good then. That's good. Be able to give everyone a nice golden statue in their room, make everyone really happy. I think that'll help with maintaining order. Where? You're horrified by the carnage here. Like, really. They're always horrified by carnage, it's annoying. Battles seem to traumatize a lot of dwarves in a lot of ways, and it's not necessarily that good. It leads to a lot of upset nerves and trouble as a result. I'm assuming that our glassworkers have gained a bit of skill doing that. Let's actually take a look at that. Maybe they've got an awesomer. Okay, glassworking. You are a legendary. Crafted the gleam of chopping. Okay. And we are okay, and you have had some glassworking skill, but we decided to put you into miners instead. And do we want to shift this around? I don't think we necessarily do. Nah, screw that. Screw that, it's fine. It doesn't matter. If we have a large enough number of them, it's fine. It really should make that big difference. We do have a lot of golden statues though. And architecture has gone up by 150k since we started engraving the living quarters. So, you know, some progress has been had there, even with mostly crappy engravers. All in all, good times, good times. Here you are going in... to places in general and doing things in general, which is, I suppose, fine-ish. Here obviously we need to do a cobaltite block for reasons. And here, I think this can be safely just blocked off. There really shouldn't be any problem with doing that. Just keep working on setting this up in the glory that it deserves, of course. Of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Okay, we have wounded people, do we? And our medical guys are looking into that. So that's okay. You're hurt. Restless, right. Her left eyelid is dented. Well, shit, son. What about you? Her left kidney is fractured, her lower body is torn open. So, not that big a deal. What about you? Lower body is cut open, stomach is fractured. Great. So, all in all, some dwarves got hurt. But they're gonna get worked on by professionals. Like you're professional, right? Have level 2 in one thing. Mostly have the levels you began with. What about you guys? Meh, but not horrible. I suppose this is okay, you can keep going. An elven caravan. I think we might kill them. I mean, we might kill them. And this hasn't been linked to a trigger yet. Okay. And what does that name mean? The Brave Elbow. Okay. Sure, why not? The Brave Elbow sounds great. The Brave Elbow is perfectly fine. We can do the Brave Elbow, sure. Do we not have a place for toys? Guess not. I mean, we have all kinds of rooms. I mean, this is for clothing. We have one for goblets, but we don't have one specifically for toys and other such things. Well, this should be the place for loose ends, so we're gonna put toys and musical instruments here, I think. No! Forbid. Chains, flasks, musical instruments, toys, figurines. Well, actually no. Maybe not here. But damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Right, this was for loose ends of the kind we wanted to not sell. This place, on the other hand, was for loose ends in general. Okay, and we'll forbid types, and then we'll start turning on stuff like this. Bracelets, rings, crowns, scepters, amulets, figurines, and the like. Totems, tools, books. There. Seems sensible. Does this hold tools? I think it might. No, I don't think it did actually. Never mind. You're what, auto-trading stuff? No, don't do that. It's just the elves. Don't waste manpower on this. It's not worth the effort of carrying stuff. Come on, it's just the freaking elves. And you are happily cutting all the different types of gems. That sounds great. Sounds perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. That's rock crystals. You probably want to... Actually... Are we cutting rock crystals? Because we really shouldn't be. We want to turn rock crystals... We're not, okay. We want to turn rock crystals into other things. That will be useful in other ways. Now they've arrived with lots of fun stuff. Do we want any of that though? It's spring and you're planting sweet pods. That's great in theory, but let's make a millstone actually, for reasons. Because if we have enough booze, we might want to grind up the stuff we have. Like stocks, plants, plum helmets, cave wheat. Not that much. Actually. Not that much. Leaves. Oh, we have few of those, apparently. And some milk. So those are essentially cookables. But we should probably still have a millstone ready, I guess. In theory, it would make a certain amount of sense. Could make a secondary... You're eating plum helmets. Whole thing, you're eating plum helmets. God damn it, what the fuck? And these are random seeds. Right, celery and the like. You know, this is an opportunity to get rid of some stuff. We might as well make use of it. And despite the above ground dining hall, we're still getting some cave adaptation on some dwarves. It's not a lot of it, I guess, but there is some. At least it won't be on our military dwarves, and it hopefully won't be too bad. But in the next fort we might want to do more above ground stuff. Then again, don't really need to per se. And maybe they're wanting for other reasons. Like, right? Surely. Okay, you've been going outside. He was proud near his own fine cabinet, blah blah blah. Afraid after experiencing trauma. Right. So, no trauma due to sunlight. That's good. So, and here we're getting random masterpieces in the few places that still aren't done. No, that's fine. You know, of course, that we will smooth the entire shaft downwards for clearly necessary and important reasons. Okay, and we're out of one kind of gem. How much gems do we have left? Not... well, the counts are going down, that's good. Yeah, just cut up everything we have, it's fine. Right, and that's the clothing stockpile. No, that's okay. We might as well trade through these anyway, right? Some of these crappier clothings. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's get rid of some of that. Don't even care if they don't offer me that much. There we go. I mean, 3,000 for elves, that is such total overkill. I really shouldn't bother. We could grab some animals, but then again, giant mosquito. You know what, that sounds really good. Let's put that on guard in our entrance. And there is very little that they can actually offer. Well, lots of fruit, admittedly. We might as well grab it. Maybe we can make some more exotic types of booze out of it. I mean, cherry wine. That does sound like something we could attempt to make use of. Right? Surely. And that's pretty much everything they have that is actually useful. Well, there are splints and crutches, and dwarves do keep getting hurt. They might need some of those. Trade. There we go. Now fuck off and die in a fire, elf. Now fuck off and die in a fire. Hmm. Yeah, we should really focus on trading away more of these crappy items. You know? Like the really crappy ones. This actually doesn't necessarily work out in that cool a way here on these levels, but it shouldn't matter. And we probably don't want this shaft accessible from inside the fort anyway, so we'll be digging around it and guess it... Yeah, it's not too bad. It's okay. We can work with this. And there is not... Yeah, we are a little closer to being done since the last time we checked. Alright. So the projects are proceeding apace. Oh, you've found that up, that's good. Booze seems to be doing well. And we actually have idlers, which suggests that people aren't... You're gonna come up here and do that. Not yet. No, I wanted to cancel this. There. There, it is cancelled. Finish smoothing out these, will you? I mean, there's so little left. Just get it done, will you? Just get it done. Yeah, the actual good engraver seems to be the only one who is currently giving us masterpieces there, which kind of sucks, but it's something we'll just have to live with, won't we? Alright. Speaking of... stocks. Here we have 200 weapons and a lot of ammunition. Let's unforbid that. If I order these melted, then they will... It's not gonna go well. Unforbid all of the things, I would say. Possibly. Why can't they just go be more generic about it, like wool clothes and, you know, like wool dresses and leather dresses and so? Why does every type of leather and wool have to have a separate listing, goddammit? That is just so very inconvenient when you get right down to it. Like, seriously. Like for cereal. Like for cereal. Yep, that's Silob, our good guy. Though there are others working on this. Yes, it's all... Okay, Masterpiece Millstone, that's great. What is this? Claystone wall, granite wall, happy fun times, really. What is this? Shaken, right. Well, shit, son. Shit, son. So, dig out that. I guess we could go for the silver there. Let's see what's in that general direction. So let's dig that out a bit, and we're gonna place some... Okay, smooth it first. Clearly we need to smooth it before we're able to engrave it. We're gonna put some doors here and maybe have a mine there. I don't know, something anyway. You're happily doing that, so there's no problem there. Really. Everything is proceeding as per the plan. What is going on down here? Okay. Here's an important thing. We have a lot of idlers. Why don't we take a look at some people who aren't working and give them, yay, masonry jobs, so that they can quite happily go and do some amazing and extremely useful things like, oh, I don't know, making all those walls I ordered who knows when that still haven't been made. I think that would aid us, ever so slightly. 32 new mason jobs. Peoples. Okay, that took care of some of it. That's good. That's certainly good. Step in right direction, definitely. Definitely. So they should be coming over to... Right, and those are rotting dwarves, right? Right. As per the usual, really. Yes. Put some cobalt-type blocks on that, sure. Alright. So you are practically done with that. That's great. We'll need to do this, of course, and place doors on them in a moment. But you are pretty much done. Well, no you're not. You still have this corner here, but other than that you're done. So that's good. Yeah, if they have rooms that are this good, that should hopefully be enough to make them happy with their circumstance. Even if they do get stressed, they should eventually unstress with stuff this good. Hopefully. Okay, we have extra cabinets in all these places, so that's good. Engravings everywhere as well, that's good too. We'll make this work. Okay, that's done. So claystone doors it is. Right here. Excellent. Okay, Mason's Workshop. We're gonna set the amount of doors we have to be slightly lower, say 5 to 10 ought to be good enough. It really ought to be good enough for the fort such as this. And you are happily carrying things to where? Down below to do the thing? I guess you are. No, that's fine. That's fine then. Yep, they're dragging things into the stairway. So that's good. And you are nearly done with this. Okay. Next job. We're gonna order the smoothing of every one of these walls. Not the floors, just the walls. Just to make these workshop levels look a lot less trashy, because they've been looking trashy for a good long while, and I really should have had more people on smoothing stuff right from the very outset, but I didn't. So that's another one of my screw-ups. There we go. Guess we can start with smoothing out the awesomeness of this level. And we forgot a corner here. There we go. That should be good. Okay, those are the necropolis levels, and then we have this place, which also needs to be smooth. Start with the down below stuff. Seems great. Seems great. Let's do that. Let's make this look less like garbage and more like awesomeness. And I'm not smoothing the floors because that would take longer. And then we would have to put up with crappy wallage for even longer, which we don't want, obviously. Hence why we're fixing it this way. I think that's everything here, and then we have this level. Then we have this level where we do much the same, really. No shortage of tetrahedrite, smoothing some into the walls, really not a problem. All things considered. Do this, do this. Obviously that's a gap in the wall we'll have to mason shut, but that's relatively easily doable. Important thing is ordering all these things smooth out. We have one more level, the one with the gem guys, I think. But we still need to do this, right? No? Oh, we already covered that. Okay, good. We have this level then, which is relatively straightforward as far as these things go. Okay. And then we have that, and those can wait a bit more. Okay, good. Now they should be happily going on to do awesome things there. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, yeah, they'll... See, that is such bullshit. Because I think that might screw up the whole construction process, and that would be bad. Still, okay, that is actually done, that's good. Use cobaltite blocks to close off that then. Is this being done? Yes, it is. So, another set of cobaltite blocks for there. And you are happily bringing out gold, which is again quite okay. Right. I had one place here that needs to be closed. We can use cobaltite blocks, sure. Okay, I'm gonna cut the episode here. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So, see you then.